Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So today I'm going to work in my spring glue book, the one that I started getting images for yesterday. I collected some images out of a couple catalogs and a grocery ad and what else? A magazine. So yeah, that's what I collected. And here's all the fussy cuts from yesterday that I didn't show you. I did show you all the ones that I cut into a square and a rectangle. And these are all the fussy cut ones. And so I got quite a bit. And I definitely need to go back through and do some more. But, you know, it's nice to just start with a little bit at a time. Right here, I'm showing you that these two were you know, the mats that you have outside your door that you wipe your feet on. And I just cropped the one down with the truck. And then the other one, I fussy cut out the words, Hello Spring. So don't discount all the stuff that you have in those ads. Go back through. If you see words, cut them out. I cut out a lot of words that say like Hello Spring and yada yada, all that kind of stuff. And they came from pillows. So it was an ad for a spring pillow. I cut it out. And instead of using it as a pillow, I just fussy cut the words out. So let's get started in this glue book. This is a book from the Dollar Tree. They're in the teacher section. They come in a pack of 4, I believe, and they are 8 by 8 inches. So they're square. I love a square glue book. Let me tell you. And let's see, what else can I tell you about these? The paper's thin, so you need to be gentle. There's 16 flat surfaces to glue on because there's 4 sheets of paper folded in half, plus the 2 sides. So basically you have 8 pages, which gives you 16 gluing surfaces. So I'm starting with the first page, and I really like how this turned out. I definitely need more little fussy cut images, like smaller ones. I want to cut out some butterflies. I don't have any of those cut out yet. As well as bumblebees and what else? Maybe some flowers, some more flower. Well, I definitely have more flowers because remember I have the flower catalog and I have not harvested from that yet. So I definitely need to do that. But I want some more like smaller things, like maybe a shovel and a bucket or seed packets, things like that. That's what I'm on the hunt for. And then to my right, I think I missed showing you guys. I mean, I did show you, but I missed talking about it. I had one of my cut and collage books that I showed you had some ducks and bunnies and chickens in it. So I cut those out to use, and kittens. So I cut out 1 kitten, 1 duck, 1 chicken, and like 3 bunnies to use in this glue book as well. And then if I want more, I definitely can cut out more. I just cut out those for now. I don't like to cut out more than I need at the time out of my books because I can always go back and cut more, but I don't want like all the, I don't know. I'm weird. It's just how it is. I get overwhelmed really easily, and I think it's better for me when I have, you know, like yesterday I had a big pile of things I had to cut, but I could have made it bigger, and I'm glad that I started with what I had. Now I have my images. I can go back through and start again and then add those to my basket. And like with any glue book, I always keep a basket with all the stuff that I'm using in it. So I have my fussy cuts for spring in there, as well as all the straight edged pieces, the things that I cut into squares and triangles. Rectangles. And let me tell you, this page, when I'm done with this, it just made me feel so excited for the change of season. Like today is very sunny. And I'm going to go take Xena on a walk here in a few minutes because she is just chomping at the bit to get out there. She's even been hanging out underneath my desk looking out the big window, looking at outside because it's just so pretty. She's been outside in the backyard and stuff, and she likes to play out there. And it's so funny, the other day I just noticed that like when we're not out there, she'll still play with the ball by herself, and it's really cute. But she is part husky and she loves to be outside. So we let her play out there, which is weird for us because we've only had pugs and they are not outside dogs, generally speaking. Sherman's more of a cat than a dog. And so to have a dog that's actually a dog and likes to play outside, and Sherman likes to go outside, but he likes to sit. He sits on his little stoop and he likes to observe. So it's pretty cute. But he does go out there a lot more now that we have her, so it's pretty cute. Those guys, I tell ya. So I knew I was going to end up fussy cutting that welcome sign out. It just fit here perfect. And there is one thing I did that I wish I didn't. I got a little ahead of myself, and I'll show you here in a second. But I decided to cut this flower in half because I had a little bit of space above and a little bit of space below. Plus I had those words right there. So I decided to use half of the flower at the top and half of the flower at the bottom. Not only does it cover up some of that space, but it covers up that word. And then I slid that little welcome sign up to the top there. And then this is where, I don't know what I was thinking. I was listening to music or something. So I glued the flower down because I glued the other flower down. But I wanted to put the flower on top of the welcome sign, not underneath it. But you know what? It's tomato, tomato. It's not that big of a deal. It still looks good. It's just not what I wanted. Do you guys ever do that where you're like in a zone and you just kind of like, it's almost like you're working on autopilot? I get that way. And I'm using some parchment paper. I think I showed you that a little bit ago. I get it from the Dollar Tree and it's really nice because it's pre-cut and it works so good for putting behind your pages when you're gluing so you don't get glue on all the pages behind. I also use it when I'm painting. I love to paint in a composition notebook and I always put parchment paper behind what I'm working on so I don't get paint on all the other pages. Not that I really mind if there's paint on there, but if you've ever done that, you understand that it's almost like a glue, the paint, when it's on other pages, and it'll stick those pages together and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And I'm sure you've gathered at this point, I'm not really a messy crafter. So yeah, I don't like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot wait to show you some of my doodles that I've done. The Glue Crew has seen it. If you're a Glue Crew member, make sure that you're checking out the members tab. It's kind of like Instagram for YouTube. And I post pictures and like the doodles that I'm working on. And thank you, Em. I can't say that word anymore without giggling. She knows what I mean. She's a subscriber and she told me a funny story about the word doodle and now I can't get it out of my head. And I'm already a child at heart. So thanks a lot, Em. I love her. She's so sweet. She's across the pond. Oh, I love that page. Isn't that so pretty with all the pretty flowers with the like purple and yellow? Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. You know what? You guys are like my little besties. I feel like I have so much to tell you. So Andrew and I have been really into at night watching like funny monkey videos because they are hilarious, hilarious animals. And, you know, it's nice to have a good laugh and all that. Oh, I'll tell you the story while I'm doing this. So I decided maybe I'd collage on the cover and I didn't like what I had. So I'm not doing that right now. I'll save that for another day. But while I'm figuring it out here, I'll tell the story. Anyways, monkeys are freaking hilarious. And our favorite thing is when like they snatch something from someone and then they run away and they have it like clutched to their chest as they're running on their hind legs. It's so funny. But they also showed these primates that are, oh gosh, now I can't remember what they're called, but they're like reddish, orangish brown primates, but their face is bright baby blue, like Tiffany blue. And it's so odd. Oh my gosh, there's a guy walking down the street wearing a kilt. What? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't normally see a guy walking down the street in a kilt. That was cool. That's rad. Anyway, sorry. You guys, I get so distracted with this window. I'm telling you, I see the most interesting things just looking out my window. But I was thinking last night, it's so weird because, you know, animals always have or seem to have qualities that make them, I don't know, what's the word? Like defense mechanisms against other predators and stuff. You know, like a lot of butterflies or moths, when they open up their wings, it looks like eyeballs. So it scares, you know, predators and birds from eating them and stuff like that. But I was thinking this primate stands out like a sore thumb, having two colors in its body that are contrasting colors, which I think is what makes it look so vibrant and gorgeous, because you've got this bright orangey brown color with this bright baby blue face. And it's just so fascinating to me. And I feel like it makes them stick out like a sore thumb. But like, what, why are they like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to know. I'm so curious. I need to know now why. So I need to watch some kind of documentary on them and figure out like, what's the purpose of their blue face and their orange. You know what I mean? Maybe there's not a purpose, but you know, it seems like, you know, like lizards can change color to blend in. Like, what are they blending into that's bright Tiffany blue and orange? I just need to know. Maybe nothing. And this isn't even a great story. I just felt like getting it off my chest. It just was so weird. Anyways, I highly recommend, if you just need to feel good, if you just need to chuckle, go watch a funny monkey video on YouTube. They will totally brighten your spirits because they're so human-like. It's so funny. It is so funny. I could do without the throwing of feces. You know, that's a little far. But anyways, it's just so fun. I like to watch things, especially at night before I go to bed, that make me happy and make me laugh, because life is stressful. You know, especially having anxiety disorder, I'm always, you know, thinking about the worst and what's going to happen. So I literally have to train my brain on a daily basis to focus on the positive and watch funny things that make me happy and make me smile. And I'm telling you, it's really helped me. Nothing will make my anxiety go away. It's something I was born with. I've always had this. But I'm learning to control it and make myself happier by watching funny videos that make me happy. I don't know. Just thought I'd share that. You know, watching crafting videos too. Hello, of course. I watch 3 things. Things that make me laugh, homicides, and craft videos. That is Nicole in a nutshell. All right, guys. I'm getting to the point where I'm almost done. And I don't know if you noticed, but I collaged on the inside cover. I don't always do that. But with a book like this that's small and thin, totally doing it. I want to utilize every ounce of this book. Like I said, it's 8 pages, which gives me 16 gluing surfaces, 18 if you count the front and the back inside page. So I want to utilize it all. And then, like I said in my video yesterday, if I feel like I still want to keep going when I finish this glue book, I can start another one and either glue them together or not, whatever. But it's 4 glue books for $1.25. Hello, can't beat that. Especially if you are gluing on a budget, which I love. You guys know I do not buy magazines at all. I always get them for free. And I explained that in several videos how I do that, even in yesterday's video. And the only subscription I have ever bought was Birds and Blooms. I put a link to that in my video yesterday, both in the description box and in the comments. They are having a deal right now where you can get a 1-year subscription for $7 or a 2-year subscription for $13. You just can't beat that. You get great photos in it. And I'm not like sponsored in any way. I get no kickback or anything. I just wanted to pass on a good deal. But yeah, that's the only magazine I've ever bought. Sherman's in here snoring away. What's new? Oh, I can't wait to use the little bunnies and all that stuff. Oh, I just love it. I'm just, you know, it's funny because I'm a winter girl. I like winter, but I am so excited for spring and summer, especially since our backyard is the best it's ever looked. And, you know, it's nice to hang out there with the dogs and, you know, we play with them and then we just sit and chat and, you know, I don't know. It's nice. I wish my neighbors weren't so close, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? One of our neighbors, though, not gonna lie, super annoying. He gets really drunk with his friends and he laughs really loud. And then if they really get going, they are obnoxious for like ever. All right, guys, enough about my crazy drunk neighbor. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I hope I inspired you in some way. Don't forget to drink some water. It's really important. Hit that like button. It helps me out more than you know. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.